So what is ElevateHer? ElevateHer is a movement. It's a part of Zweig Group's mission. Our mission is to elevate the industry, and that has 5 different components. One of them is diversity, and I think women and their role in the industry is a really important part of that. We know from our research that over 90% of the decision makers in firms, those are principals, partners, and owners, are white men over the age of 40. And so being a young woman like myself, it can be hard to find your place in the industry. It can be hard to find your voice. It can be hard to find other people like you. And so what I hope this will do is really provide a platform for women to have conversations about the issues that are important to them. We also will have research. I think that data is really important. It's important to have real numbers to back up conversations. I think that numbers and data points start conversations that need to happen. It really has a basis in reality then. I'm also just excited to bring people together to talk about these issues that are important. And we know that it's important because just the demographics of the workplace in America have changed so much over the past 40 years. If we look back, it used to be that only 30% of households had 2 working parents, and that's just only 2% families with children. Now that figure is over 60%, so it's more than doubled. And really the question that I have is, have our policies and procedures caught up to that new demographic, having more women in the workplace? I think it's important to have new policies and procedures both for men's sake as well as women's. When you have a family that has 2 working parents, you need to have a different kind of workplace than when you have a parent that's staying at home. And I wonder if we've really caught up to that yet. Looking at the demographics in the industry currently, like let's just look at engineering, for example, we know that 20% of graduates are women. But then for some reason, only half of those ever make it to become an actual practicing engineer, just about 11%. So what's happening to the other half of women? Where are they going to work, and why are they not going to work in the AEC industry? A really interesting statistic we found was we asked women who are principals, partners, and owners in AEC firms, have you ever considered leaving the industry? And 100% of them said yes. That's crazy. For men, that statistic was minuscule compared to the fact that all women have at one point in time considered just exiting the industry. Why is that? What's happened to make them feel that way? Those are the stories I want to uncover. Those are the stories that I want us to be able to broadcast to the world. I want to dig into those things and find out why.